Hi there. So let me see if I can start with the Instagram live as well. And so hello everybody, my name is Ruchira Bhavnani, and in today's live session we are going to do scoring with Cricut Joy. This is a very common and very often asked question, and to answer this question of how to score with Cricut Joy, I'll be showing you how to do this using my Cricut Design Space software, so that I'll help you set up your own file so that you can create your own score lines. Now, the question arises is why we need to have a separate video or a tutorial of this sort, because along with your Cricut Joy, what you get is your regular fine point blade, and you also get, if you want, you can purchase a foil tool, which is a foil transfer tool, and you also get a Cricut Joy pen. Okay, but you do not get anything to score with, and that is why so many people who have a Cricut Joy are limited in their experience and work with Cricut Joy. So here I will take you to Design Space. Okay, and over here, just give me one moment, I will need to just one second, that's better. Okay, so using Cricut Design Space, I'm going to create a new project, and as I create a new project, I will also decide on the size of the card that I want to make. So the maximum width that I can work with is 4.25 inches. So I have just clicked on the square, and here it is. I will change it to white. Now I will use this top lock icon. This will make the proportions unconstrained. That means I will be able to resize it in either of the directions, either widthwise or lengthwise. So what I'll do is I'll go at this size 4.25. I'll just change it from here up. 4.25 inches by 4.25 inches. Okay, and I would want to score it from the middle so that I can fold the card. Okay, so I'll make it a little more longer. I'll go till 5.5. okay, this much. This is a typical A2 size. Now I want to add a score line in the middle. Now, since we do not have a scoring tool, one thing to do is, if you have your foil transfer tool, you can use your foil transfer tool as your scoring tool. So first let me just show you how it looks. Okay, let me check if anybody is visible over here. I don't think anybody is watching me right now, but that's okay. If anybody is, then you can surely let me know. Just say hi, but if you have any questions, I'll be very happy to answer them for you. Okay, so let me first show you. I'll take you to the table and show you what all tools you get along with Cricut Joy. Okay, so this is my Cricut Joy, right? And this is the only clamp we have. A Cricut Joy machine does come with only one clamp. Okay, and along with this, you get these things. Okay, this is a Cricut Joy pen, which can be used to just draw. You insert it in the same clamp. If you have to cut, then you use this one. This is the fine point blade, which comes along with Cricut Joy in the box. And this is the foil transfer tool. The foil transfer tool is a separate purchase. You do not get this by default in the package, but it is a tool which can help you transfer foil designs with pressure sensitive foil on dark cardstock. Now this one, since it has a non-tearing tip and a good pressure, this one can be used as a scoring tool if you change the foil operation type to foil. Okay, line operation type to foil. But today I'm going to show you how to use the regular fine point blade as a scoring tool. Okay, so I'm just going to insert this and close this for now. And I would need a cardstock of size 4.25 inches by 5.5 inches. So that's what I'll do. I'll just take a plain cardstock of this size. I have some pieces already cut out. This is a bit longer, but this can be used to cut it. Okay, now I'll keep this aside, and since I have a Cricut Joy mat out, I'll just take it away and bring in the regular Cricut Joy mat for this project. Next, I will show you in Cricut Design Space. Now, this thing is already ready. I'm going to draw a line. Okay, so from the shapes, I will select this line. This line currently shows basic cut. Okay, I can change its operation if I'm using my Cricut Joy machine to either pen or foil or cut. When we are using cut, we will be using the Cricut fine point blade. Now, if we directly cut this line, it will obviously be divided into two parts, which we don't want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create small segments using the same line. Okay, so first of all, I will rotate it. I can either go just a little bit away from the line over here so that it changes into an arc shaped arrow so that I can change its direction, or I can just go here in rotate and change its angle to 90 degrees so that now you see this line has changed from vertical to horizontal. Now I will just reduce its length to say 0.12 inches. Okay, now this is just one segment. We want multiple of these segments in a single line, like collinear to each other, and we will all attach them so that they can be one continuous line of separate line segments. So I'm going to select this, copy, paste, 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 paste. I'll do this a multiple number of times. And over here on the right hand side panel, I'm going to select them all by pressing Shift and selecting them all. Once that is done, I will go to the Align panel and then align them vertically. Okay, when I do that, you see that all these lines are now visible like this. Now I will just move one of them closer and then select them all, and then I want to space them apart. So I'll go to Align, and from Distribute I will select Distribute horizontally. And now you see that this is how this line segment looks at this moment. I do not want them to be spaced this much apart. So what I do is I'll select half of them from here, and by pressing Shift so that their position do not change, their positions do not change, like they don't start moving like above or below the line. Now I will again select everything, Align, and Distribute horizontally. Now you will see that they are closer together. I can attach this entire segment and bring it over here, but you see that it's not enough to cover the entire page. So what I will do is I will just duplicate it. So I can either right click and click duplicate, or I can use the shortcut Ctrl+D, or I can simply click on this icon over here. That's also for duplication. So now I get two of them. Okay, so now I bring them close together. Okay, now I select them both and align, and this time I align them center vertical. Okay, so now we get a bigger line segment so that we can cover the entire block, the entire rectangle that we have. Right, I'm going to select these two and click attach. So now it becomes one whole line. Now I can resize it by pressing Shift. I will let it run through the center. Pressing the Shift key, I'm again resizing it so that it's exactly inside this piece. And there we have it. This is a card that will be folded in half, and that can be done using this score line that we have made by ourselves. This is actually a dashed cut line. Now I'll select everything. We see that we have already attached the entire line segment. Now we will select these both and then align and then center. This will make sure that the line runs exactly at the center of this entire card. Okay. Now I want to just turn it like this. Now we have the card ready, but this is just for us to see its orientation because I want to write something over here. Now since I want to make it into a card, I will go to my profile and select one of the designs that I want to put over here. A little tiny one, I don't know which one. Let me see, maybe this one. Design space is running a little bit slower today. Now I'll click add to canvas and then click view. So now we have this design over here, and I will detach this and remove the cut line from the outside, and remove this. I'll actually select all of this and resize it to become a little bit smaller so that I bring it over here. Sorry, I just moved it. Now I see that the design is taking a little less space. So what I can do is I can select this and the attached score line and resize it to be a little bit smaller. Then I'll select all the design part and click attach. And I'll just zoom in a little bit to see if it's centered to my liking. And I think it's centered now. Yeah, it looks fine too. Now I'll select everything. Now I want these all operations to happen on one mat, on one single piece of paper. So what I'll do is I will click attach. And that's it. Now these are different colored pens, but since I do not have all these colored pens for Cricut Joy, I'll be simply using the black Cricut pen, and that should be fine. I do have a hack on how to use the original Cricut Maker or Cricut Explore pens along with Cricut Joy. So if you're interested in that, just let me know in the comments. So I'll make a video of that sort. I also have a video, the first in this series, which was about how to make your Cricut pen work with different gel pens so that you can draw in any color. Make sure you check that out after this. Now I'll select this all. Oh, we have already attached, we are ready. I'm going to click make and it will be saved to my stuff. I'll say okay, save, and I will name it Happy Easter Every Bunny Card and RB. So I always like to name my projects -RB so that I can say, like, find them later, or if anybody else searches for them, they can find them. And there we have it ready. I'm going to use my mat, which is 4.5 by 6.5 inches, and that should work. Next I will click continue, and it's going to find my Cricut Joy. While it does that, I'll just check what are there. Okay, so Shweta is here, and also Harsha is here. Hello guys, hello, thank you so much for joining. And I'll just check my YouTube stream, and there's nobody around. In case you're interested to watch this tutorial in full screen, like not in this vertical format but the regular horizontal format, just let me know, or not even let me know, you can just go to YouTube to my channel and go and watch that stream, because that will be horizontal. Okay, now we have this ready, and this cardstock which I have is medium cardstock, so I'll just choose medium cardstock. Let the pressure be default, and it wants me to load the blueberry pen, but in this case I'll just go ahead with the regular black pen, or maybe I'll just, you know what, I'll just use my adapters which I made, and I will show you the video in some other video, maybe next time. Okay, so next I'll take it to the table, and over here I'm going to first of all set up the card. So I'll remove the protective sheet, keep it safe, and then I'm going to place this card right over here. Since this is a considerably newer mat. I have not used the brayer too hard on it. Next I will open this, open the clamp, remove this blade, because for now we would first need the blue pen. So I'll just use the Cricut Blueberry pen, and with this I'm going to use my own adapter that I made. And this is not recommended for newer machines because you will void your warranty if you will use material and tool that is not material, actually the tools that are not Cricut Joy's original tools. So make sure you do not use this hack until your Joy is out of warranty. Okay, so this is my clearance, and I just insert it, close the clamp, remove it, and then I will go to my Cricut design space and I will click go. So this is when it will draw the text. So I'll take you back to the table so that you can enjoy looking at it working. Now, this machine is one of my most favorite machines to work with because it has a very small footprint and works pretty quickly, and the results are always awesome. I have been doing this series of videos of how to Cricut this, I think how to Cricut that, for around 4 days now, and I have done some projects that I would like to show you by the time it's working on that. The first one that I did was this one. This is where I showed how to use any gel pen along with your Cricut Joy. Then I have this one wherein I showed how to how to use watercolor markers with Cricut Joy. And then yesterday we did debossing with Cricut Maker. So these are the projects that I've done till date in this series of videos. And I see that it has just finished drawing with the blue pen. Now I'll check what it wants me to do next. Next, Cricut Design Space wants me to load the brown pen. So that's what I'll do. I'll find the brown pen and then I'll insert it in just like before. Close it and press go. And it should start drawing. At the end of this video, you will be getting a card that is half of A2. And my plan is to make an envelope which would be able to fit this card, and I plan to make it for Cricut Joy because so many of my friends who have Cricut Joy struggle with how to make envelopes using Cricut Joy. So in this series I'm trying to do those things which people struggle with. So after finishing this, the next video tomorrow will be about making an envelope using Cricut Joy and using the same score technique that we just figured. Also, I will include the project for this this particular project, like design space project for this project, so that those who are interested can use the same design as this one. This is an Easter design which I just released. Along with this, there's a very nice angel design that I've just released. That's also very pretty. So I'll make sure that I make a tutorial with that as well. Okay, it has the video stopped working. I don't know. I'll just check. Are you on my table? Checking. Okay. Over here, my Instagram, it looks as if it has stopped working. So if you think it has stopped working, do not worry. I have the entire thing saved on my YouTube channel. You can go there and watch it. Currently, it's drawing the bunny and it's turning out really cute. So these single line designs are not only very nice for drawing but also for engraving. Okay, now it's done. I'll take you to design space where it is asking me to change the pen to the fine point blade. So that's what I'll do. Taking you to the table, I'll remove my pen and use the fine point blade. And next I'll take you back to design space and press go, and once it starts doing that, I'll take you back to the table. Looks like the live stream has ended on my Instagram, so I'm sorry for that. I cannot do anything right now, but what I'll do is I'll just link to my YouTube video. So to my YouTube audience, we are lucky that we're still going on, and it has just finished cutting, and you can see that. I will just check if it has cut through, so I'll just lift the edge and you see that it's cut through. That means we are fine. That's when we know that we can take the entire thing off the mat. So I'll go to design space and click on load, and I'll take you back to the table. Now what I'll do is I'll show you. I'll just close this thing, move it away, and I'll gently curve the mat to take this card out. And you see these are the score lines. Do you see them? I can easily fold it without any problems. So this is how you score using a Cricut Joy. So I hope you liked this tutorial. If you liked it, give this video a like, okay? And give me a follow so that I know that more people want to see videos like these. I'll continue to make more of these videos for the entire month. I'm doing this for the entire month of March. So I'll see you around. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful time crafting.